Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. We are actually starting out in Rosie's room today because we have a few updates we're going to make in this room. So let me share with you guys kind of where we're at. Mostly we're going to be focusing on Rosie's bed. So y'all, this bed, it looks cute from afar. And that's how I have kept you guys for all of these times that I've ever stopped in here. The more I wash and change her bedding, the more I am like, listen, our kids deserve a little bit better than this. And so I actually did just order some new bedding. It's from this company called Quince, and this is what it's going to look like. It's like this cloud blue color, so cute. But I didn't just do this on a whim. I did this because we actually really need it up here, and let me show you why. Okay, people, so let's start with the pillows that the girls use each night. Now, don't judge me for how these things look, because these things are dingy. I have washed these over and over. I have bleached them even to try to get them to be whiter. I don't know, can y'all tell like just how different the color is from these sheets behind it? They've lived a good life, and it's about time to get rid of them. The blanket that goes with them is almost even worse. Although I feel really bad, I don't want to get rid of it. This was Josh and my blanket that we had when we got married. And listen, it's had a lot of love. So I've just kind of like put up with these for a while, but then we had another incident happen in this bed. This duvet cover that we've had for years and years, our dang kids, they sleep on top of it. I beg them to get underneath their covers every night, and they just don't. So because they rub their feet on it every night. Do you see this? We have a massive hole in their duvet cover. And so I have just tried to hide all of the stuff that's fallen apart around here, but it is just time for not even an upgrade, just like basic necessities. So I'm really excited to get this new duvet cover set onto this bed. It's gonna look so cute. Okay, so also let me share that my outfit is from Quince. And let me just tell you this, on any given day for the last year or so, there's about a 90% chance that I am wearing something from Quince. So after I get this bed put together, I'm actually going to take you to my room, and I'm going to show you just kind of my little summer capsule wardrobe that I have. That is honestly mostly Quince items, but it's because they're so basic, so cute, and so nice. Oh my gosh, and I forgot to show you. Isn't this so cute? I know I've shared it on here before, but Rosie did this. She stitched this whole entire thing, and I love that it's blue on the back, so it'll go with our new stuff. Quince believes that quality products can elevate your life, especially when they're sustainably made and affordably priced. So they built their own brand committed to making exceptionally high quality essentials at a price within reach. They believe that quality shouldn't be a luxury and choose premium materials and designs that stand the test of time. Their products feel nicer and last longer on purpose. Quince believes that everyone should have access to nice things. They keep their prices low by using a factory direct model that cuts out the supply chain middlemen and reduces cost. Sustainability is also built into everything that they do. Whenever possible, they choose organic materials, environmentally conscious packaging, and ethical business practices. These guys choose premium materials and designs that stand the test of time. Their products feel nicer and last longer on purpose. If you guys are curious about this duvet set or any of the clothing pieces that I'm going to share, I'll be sure to include the links below to each piece that's shown. When you use my links, you have access to free shipping on all orders and 365-day returns. Okay, and here is the reveal of the new bed. Oh my goodness, you guys, isn't it absolutely beautiful? I'm obsessed with this color. It's like a kind of like a stormy, cloudy blue color. I will put the actual name in the description because I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's just so pretty. I mean, think about it. The pillows that we had before were essentially the same color as this middle pillow that we have right here. And now everything is bright and white and crisp and just looks so good. I like the brighter white, especially with our walls, so it doesn't look like it's the same color. But oh my goodness, I am just in love with it. And Rosie's at camp right now, but she's gonna come home tomorrow and she's gonna be in love with this. Okay, the other blankets are gone, out of our life for good. I promise this time I'm not gonna be coming back in another video with you seeing those again. I have the hardest time sometimes getting rid of stuff. I don't know what is wrong with me, but let's go ahead. I'm gonna take you downstairs and I'm gonna show you some of my favorite outfits that I've been wearing this summer. So you guys can see that today I'm just wearing like a basic tee. I like this tee a lot because it's just got kind of like longer sleeves. I don't love like a baby doll tee or like a cap sleeve, but I do like that this one goes down a little bit further. And then these are probably my favorite shorts. They are a nice length and they're made out of this linen. These are like the epitome of capsule wardrobe pieces. Let me just show you all of the different combinations that you can make with just a few pieces from Quince. Okay, so here we are starting with just this set that I showed you a second ago, but I'm one of those people that I think I've heard that people with like ADHD, that they can obsess over random things. So if you find like a shirt that you love, you buy it in like 10 colors, right? Well, this is kind of what I've done with this. It's more like I find a pattern I love and I buy it in every cut that I can find. So this blue and white is my favorite. I have it in the shorts. I've got this in the short sleeve, like button down, and this can be either worn as a set, which can be cute out, or you can just wear it like pajamas, as I do sometimes. But I also like wearing it open. And I think that this can look really cute with like a pair of like denim shorts or khakis or something like that. Here's a closer look at this pattern. It's so pretty. I always love blue and white because I feel like it makes my eyes pop. But here it is in this long sleeve shirt. I chose to get this in an extra large just because I kind of like the baggier look. But I also literally wear these pants almost every day of my life. They are just super cute. Like, I wear them out a lot and I also wear them around the house a lot. I just think that both the short sleeve set and the long sleeve set were so adorable. I could not help myself. I had to get both. Okay, so this one actually has a tie in the back. And I saw my friend Sarah from the channel She Holds Dearly wearing this dress. And as soon as I saw her in it, I loved it. I knew that I wanted to have it. It is also this pretty linen. I think that this one's called like denim stripe or something like that. But I just thought that this was so classic and beautiful. It kept showing up on my feed, you know how that goes. And every time I would see somebody in it, I just thought it was absolutely stunning. It looks comfortable enough to wear around the house, but also nice enough to wear it out to, I don't know, maybe like a wedding or something. I just thought it was really beautiful, the prettiest silhouette, and I'm really excited to be able to wear this to all kinds of functions that we have this summer. Functions. I make it sound like I'm going to important things. It's mostly just like barbecues. Okay, and this is the second pattern that I thought was so cute. It's not quite ticking stripe, but it's close to it. And I also went crazy on this design. So here are these same shorts. I just love the pockets on them. They're so cute. They're a nice length. They're, you know, short enough that your husband likes them, but long enough that you don't feel insecure. That's right where I want to be. Maybe I shouldn't say that on YouTube. But I'm just telling the truth out here, people. Here are these cutie shorts paired with a tank and the short sleeve. So for the short sleeve, I don't go as oversized as I do on the long sleeves just because I like to wear them all the way buttoned up. In the shape of this one, I just feel like it leans a little bit more towards being a smaller size. Y'all know that I had to get this in this oversized button down as well. And y'all, the pants. My favorite thing about these linen pants is that these can be worn literally year round. Like, they are not hot in the summertime. Like I said, It's over 100 degrees today and I would feel totally comfortable wearing these outside. But then they're also great for like transitioning into winter. I would be lying if I said I didn't wear these all winter long this past year. Love them. They're so cute. I love this outfit together. And then even this shirt, like these oversized button downs are so cute. Even if you're going to the pool, like they can be used as kind of a swimsuit cover up. It's so good. Okay, and last is this piece that, you know, listen, y'all, I'm returning to my roots. I'm back to this gorgeous blue and white stripe. This is my favorite pattern in all of their website. And so obviously I completely gushed over it and bought everything. But isn't this beautiful? I got this in a medium. I probably could have gotten it in a small, but I'm like always, I would rather wear something that's slightly too big than something that's slightly too small. But I just thought that this is so pretty with the scoop neck. It's just so feminine and gorgeous. You guys can see that it has kind of the elastic in the back. I think that's why I'm saying that I wish I would have gotten a small, because there is room for some stretch back here. But I just think that this is so cute. I wore it recently to a wedding with some like little chunky heels, and this is just gorgeous for summer. This is like quintessential summertime like sundress. It reminds me of when I was a kid. All right, so I've been going through my closet, picking these things out. We've got a family wedding down in Texas, and so we're gonna be driving down there. But as I was going through my closet, I realized that I have like hardly any shorts, but I think I have a solution. So let me share that with you. So while I was going through my closet, I wound up going through my blue jeans, and I probably have more than I need as far as blue jeans go, but I think I told y'all in an earlier video that right now I only have one pair of shorts that actually fits me, and they're a little bit short. So here's the thing. Josh and I are going on a global trip to Japan this summer. And while we're there, we're gonna be working with our friends and some kids and others who need help. But it's gonna be so hot, and I'm going to want some shorts that are not going to be too short for my comfort. So while I was in my closet, I found a few pairs of jeans. I'll show you the style that these are, and then, you know what, let's cut these bad boys into some cutoff jeans. I don't know what year this is, but let's go. So there's gonna be kind of a theme with all of these pants. The main theme, are you here to see me? Oh my goodness. The first theme is skinny jeans. Hi. So here's the thing. I actually love how skinny jeans look. I know that they're like not the most in style right now. Oh. But what I don't love is how they feel. I think I talked to you guys before about how I don't even really wear leggings because I do not like things tight on my calves. And so this is the first pair of jeans that I have. They're just kind of this light color. This is my second pair. These, I actually enjoy the, what do you want to call it? Like the material the best out of all of these. I'm pretty sure that these are 100% cotton. There's no stretch to them. I like that they have the button fly. And I actually wore these a lot over the last few years, but I will say that the bottoms are just not quite on trend anymore, and that's okay because like I said, I need shorts, and so rather than buying them, I'm just gonna try to make them. And I don't really wear these that much these days, and I can't be keeping things in my closet that I'm not wearing. And then these are the last ones. These are probably the most mom jeans of all of them, and I don't know, they're not bad. They've got like the high-waisted, which is what I'm the most concerned about. I love that. They've got a zipper, and they're an okay color, but listen, we're cutting these bad boys up. Say goodbye. Let's get the scissors out. Okay, so here is my only pair of shorts that I own currently. What I'm going to do, because I like the shape of the legs of these, is that I'm just gonna put them over the jeans that I currently have. And then I will probably just mark off maybe an inch or so below this line. That way I know it has like a nice curve to it, and it's gonna be covering enough like in the inner thighs and everything, and I won't have to worry about too much leg showing. Here these are. I actually feel like they look pretty good. I was fully ready for a disaster. I'm still not like in love with the color of these jeans. I wish it had a little bit more like texture to it, but I don't know. Once we kind of fray these bottoms, maybe we can get a little bit of optical interest going on. Okay, so you just take the blade of your scissors and you find where these little white pieces are, and you just kind of go over it until they start to come out more. So, and it looks like these jeans have a little bit of stretch to them, which is not a good sign. So these may not even turn out at all. They definitely have stretch in them. I was thinking that these were, dang it. Oh, whatever, I'm just gonna do my best. I'm actually just gonna use my fingernails because that's gonna be easier for me. We're gonna throw these in the laundry anyway. We're gonna give them a shot. If not, they're just already ruined. God, why does this always happen to me? All right, so this is what we're looking for right here. Just keep pulling it and it'll look a lot better, even if it's not perfect, after we wash it. Doing the washer and the dryer, that is what makes it have that nice look to it. But these probably won't have the best look just because of the material. Luckily, when you're cutting, it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, we're going to fray all of these ends, and so like if there's a little jagged piece or whatever, it'll all, literally, it will all come out in the wash. I can feel that there is a little bit of stretch in these too. Darn it. This is what I get for buying jeans in 2019. Nothing was as nice as it is now, or you know, like in the 90s. Y'all, I'm telling you, we've had a quality clothing crisis in the United States. Has anybody else noticed this? Honestly, when I used to go thrifting, I would find the nicest stuff. The 90s was pretty dang good. Before it was a little bit sketchy, you know, the 80s were okay. There was a ton of polyester in the 70s. Not a fan of that whatsoever. But as far as like quality, I feel like the 90s had so much cotton. That's why like all of their sweaters and jeans and everything just look so high quality. And then I don't know what happened. If it was like Forever 21 came out, or what was the other one that was really big for a while? My friend used to work there. Oh, Charlotte Russe. And then, you know, come Temu and Amazon and all of these companies. I mean, Amazon can have some nice stuff, but so many of these companies that just have like fast fashion, like their standards are so low. Honestly, it's close to slavery in a lot of these places where this clothing is made. I'm so thankful that as a culture that we are starting to go back to making quality clothes again out of real materials. Materials like cotton and linen and wool and silk. So much better than all of this like nasty rayon polyester clothing that has been around for like the last 15, 20 years. Okay, so here is the moment of truth and how these shorts turned out. Let me get you down a little lower. Okay, I really like the length that I cut these at. They feel really comfortable, like they're not showing any booty or anything. These are probably the ones that I like a little bit less. I will say that I only washed and dried these one time. Here is how these turned out. The next ones I like even better. All right, and here these are. Again, the little ripped parts, these will get fluffier with time. I'm definitely gonna wash and dry them again before we go. But I thought I would just show them to you. I thought that they turned out so nice and couldn't ask for better. The cool thing about these two is that like, if this part is starting to like bother me, I can always just roll them up. And I feel like they look really cute with a rolled bottom as well. So listen, I was really nervous about this project and I'm happy that it actually turned out. Yes. Okay, so my next step is to get all of these beautiful pieces packed away for our trip to Texas. So we are going to be basically living out of our suitcases this summer. We are traveling so much between Texas and Japan and summer camps, and I'm going on my YouTube retreat. I'm just gonna be all over the place this year, but I'm super excited. I thought I would get some shots of our trip out to Texas. Of course, Ivy is talking to us the entire drive while the other girls are sleeping. That girl never sleeps, but we had a blast on the way out. The kids were really great. Our first stop when we got there was at this place called Hawaiian Falls, which is like a little water park. We met some of our great friends, old-time friends there, and just literally had the best, most relaxing day. It was so fun. Then Lily came with me actually to pick out a new wedding ring. I've said it before that my wedding ring that I've always had has been fake. We were super, super poor when we got it, and I am looking to upgrade to an actual real stone. So I'm excited about that. And then Next, we came over to visit my beautiful cousin Tori. She brought us over to her neighborhood lake. She lives just off of Louisville Lake in Dallas, and it was so pretty. It was like this infinity edge, and we just had the best morning spending time together and chatting and catching up. She caught me trying to take some little pictures of my kiddos, but we just really had a sweet time together. And I actually got a tan on the trip. I haven't had a tan in forever. And then we actually got to the venue of the wedding. This wedding is the reason why we made this trip down to Dallas. It was Josh's cousin that was getting married, and he was playing the music in the ceremony. So we just had the greatest time seeing so many of his family members and catching up with them. The venue was absolutely gorgeous. Our girls just had a great time playing in this fountain in particular. But it was just really beautiful, and we were so thankful to be able to be there with family. Next, we came over to see Josh's best friend Colin, and he designed another tattoo for him. Josh wanted a silverback gorilla because that symbolizes him, and then around it he has a rose, ruby, ivy around the top, and then lily of the valley coming over the other side to represent our 4 girls. And then on our last day, we went swimming yet again. We could not get enough of the water on these like 90-something degrees, muggy days. And then we came over to this cute little place with like indoor racing, like go-kart kind of things. And then also like a bunch of little arcade games. Our kids just had an absolute blast, and it was a great way to end our time with our buddies here in Texas. And then on the way home, oh my gosh, our kids slept like a majority of the way. They were so exhausted from this trip. As you guys can see, we just did a ton. We've been going hard, and I can absolutely use some rest after this trip. But of course, we had the beautiful drive home, and then once we actually came home, we were so thankful to see our little kitties, be home with our dog. As y'all know, I mean, vacations are fun, but there truly is no place like home.